Our topic this time is all about subtracting similar fractions. Okay, I am going to show to you how to subtract similar fractions. Okay, so the first step in subtracting similar fractions, okay, is subtract the numerators. So in number 1, the numerators here are 9 and 4. Okay, when we say numerators, ito yung mga numbers, or these are numbers that are found on top of the fraction bar. So 9 minus 4, that is equal to 5. Second step, okay, copy the denominator. So the denominators here are 10. Okay, so just copy. We're going to copy the denominator. Okay, next step. Okay, check your answer. Try to check your answer if it is in lowest term. Okay, in this case, 5/10 is not yet in lowest term. So what are we going to do? Okay, we are going to change 5/10 to lowest term by finding the GCF. Okay, what is GCF? Greatest common factor. And how do we find the GCF? Papaano hahanapin ang GCF na yan? Okay, simply by listing the factors of 5, okay, and 10. Okay, we are going to list down all the factors of 5 and 10. So let's start with 5. So the factors of 5 are 5 and 1. Okay, factors, when we say factors, ito yung mga numbers. These are numbers that we multiply to get the product of a certain number. So para makuha yung product na 5, so we need to multiply 5 and 1. So 5 and 1 now are factors of 5. Okay, next, let's proceed to the next digit, 10. What are the factors of 10? Okay, so we have 10 times 1, or 10 and 1. Okay, what else? We have 5 and 2. Okay, so those are the factors of 5 and 10. Now, out of those factors, okay, we are going to look at the common factors. So 1 is a common factor. Okay, 5 is also a common factor of 5 and 10. So the common factors of 5 and 10 are 1 and 5. Now, out of this common factor, select the greatest common factor. Pipiliin mo yung pinakamalaking common factor, which is 5. Okay, so therefore, the GCF here is 5. Okay, so next step, we are going to divide the numerator and denominator by our GCF. So 5 divided by 5, okay, that is equal to 1. Okay. Next, 10 divided by 5, that is equal to 2. Okay, so 1/2 now is the difference of 9/10 and 4/10. That is the final answer. That is our answer. Okay, so 1/2. Or, okay, another way of getting or changing fraction to lowest term, you can use the divisibility rules. Okay, so try to check 5. Try to check the numerator and the denominator. Now, titingnan mo kung ano yung number na maaaring or pwedeng i-divide natin in both numbers. So, kahit titingnan lang natin yung 5 at saka 10, alam natin na maaari pong i-divide si 5 at saka si 10 sa 5. 5 is divisible by 5 or pwede siyang i-divide po sa 5 and also 10. 10 is divisible by 5 also. So 5 divided by 5, 1, 10 divided by 5, 2. So that's how we are going to change fraction in lowest term. Okay. Let's proceed with number 2. Okay. Number 2. 5/8 minus 2/8. Okay, first, subtract the numerator. So 5 minus 2, numerators, 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3. Then, copy the denominator, okay, which is 8. So, let us try to check if our answer is in lowest term. Okay, 3/8. 3/8 is in lowest term already. Why? Kasi, okay, the only number na maaaring i-divide sa 3 at saka 8 is only 1. Okay, again, 3 is divisible by 1 and also 8 is divisible by 1. So walang ibang number na maaaring i-divide natin both 3 and 8 kundi 1. Or the GCF of 3 and 8. Okay, let's try to look at, or let's try to find the GCF of 3 and 8. Okay, so factors of 3, 3 and 1. Factors of 8, 8 and 1. Then 4 and 2. Okay, try to check. The common factor is only 1. Or the common factor of 3 and 8 is 1. So that's the GCF, the greatest common factor. Even if we are going to divide 3 and 8 by 1, still we will get this answer, 3/8. Okay, so therefore, if the GCF, this is a technique or clue, pag yung GCF ng fraction is 1, ang ibig sabihin po niyan, lowest term na yung sagot natin. But if it is not, pag hindi po 1 yung GCF, so ibig sabihin, kailangan pa po nating i-change or i-reduce ang fraction to lowest term. Okay? Sige. So let us proceed with number 3. 15 over 20 minus 5 over 20. So simply subtract the numerators. So 15 minus 5, that is 10. Then copy the denominator, which is 20. So 10 over 20. Again, 15 minus 5, that is 10, is equal to 10. Copy the denominator, which is 20. Okay. Next, of course, hindi pa po lowest term yung 10 over 20. So we are going to change or express 10 over 20 to lowest term by finding the GCF. Okay. So, lista po natin yung mga factors ng 10 and 20. So what are the factors of 10? We have 10 and 1, 5, and 2. How about 20? 20 and 1, 4 and 5. What else? 10 and 2. So the common factors here are 1. Okay. 1 is a common factor. What else? 2 is a common factor, and 5. Okay, and out of the common factors, okay, we are going to select the greatest common factor, which is 5. So the GCF is 10 also is a common factor. Okay, so therefore the greatest common factor is 10 and not 5. Okay, so we will divide 10 and 20. We are going to divide 10 and 20 with our GCF. So 10 divided by 10, that is equal to 1. Then 20 divided by 10, that is equal to 2. So the answer is 1/2. Or simply try to look at the numerator and the denominator. Okay, alam po natin na yung 10 is kalahati ng 20. So therefore, that's 1/2. Or by applying the divisibility rules, 10 is divisible by 10, of course, and 20 is divisible by 10. Okay, so 10 and 20 are divisible by 10. So 10 divided by 10, that is equal to 1. 20 divided by 10, that is equal to 2. Okay, so that's 1/2. Okay, let us proceed with our last example. So 8 over 12 minus 4 over 12. Okay, subtract the numerator. 8 minus 4, that is equal to 4. Okay, copy the denominator, which is 12. Okay, now try to check if our answer is correct. Try to look at the answer, the fraction. 4/12. Okay, try to check. 4 and 12. Okay, ano yung number na maaaring i-divide sa 4 and maaari ding i-divide sa 12? Okay, 2. Yes, 4 can be divided by 2, 12 can be divided by 2. Pero meron pang mas mataas na mas malaking number na maaaring i-divide yung 4 at saka 12. Okay, 4. Let's try 4. 4 divided by 4, 12 divided by 4. Okay, so we can divide both numbers by 4. So 4 divided by 4, that is equal to 1. Then 12 divided by 4, that is equal to 3. Okay, so the answer is 1/3. Or, yun, by just looking or by finding the GCF, okay, maaari natin i-change ito into lowest term. Okay, so factors of 4, 4 times 1, 2 times 2. How about 12? Okay, factors of 12, 12 and 1, 6 and 2, 4 and 3. Okay, let's find the common factors. So 1 is a common factor, 2 is a common factor also. The same with 4. 4 is a common factor. And out of those common factors that we have, okay, we are going to select the greatest common factor. So 4 is the greatest common factor. Okay, so we are going to divide both numbers by 4. 4 divided by 4, that is equal to 1. 12 divided by 4, that is equal to 3. So that's how we are going to subtract. Okay, subtract similar fractions. So ano yung steps? What are the steps in subtracting similar fraction? First, or fractions. First, subtract the numerators. Okay, second, copy. Just copy the denominator. Okay, number 3, so express your answer. Lowest term if possible. Okay. So, those are the steps na kailangan nating sundin. Okay? In subtracting similar fractions. Okay, step number 1, subtract the numerators. Second, copy the denominator. Third, express your answer in lowest term if possible. Okay. Yun lang po. I just hope na meron po kayong natutunan sa video na to. Okay, muli, maraming salamat sa panunood.